Hey, everybody. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Amy. I started this YouTube channel to talk about anxiety and my struggle and overcomings of it. Um, I knew I would start having topics, so I did do that today. So, some of the main things that I probably will discuss with you today, um, just things that cause a lot of stress. For me, I know sometimes it's my job. Sometimes it's family members that might say some things like that, or a friend, or anything of that nature. It can set a trigger. So, yeah. And today was a pretty good day. I had a few setbacks, but other than that, I pretty much had it under control. So, like I said, when I get overwhelmed, especially during work hours, I try to take breaths and breathe. And in my mind, I call it a timeout, just to get my mind off of it and think about something else. Because I know at work, a lot of people they're gonna say things, and you just have to shrug it off. And I try my best to do that. Um, so yeah, that's basically what my day was like. So for the topic, a lot of things that, like I said, that cause stress, especially today in what's going on with COVID and all that good stuff. There are a lot of stresses right now. Some of them being work stress. It could be either you're out of work because of COVID going on, and having to deal with that, and having to you know figure out ways to survive and make your bills and all that good stuff. So that's a high stress for a lot of people right now. Those who do work, there are a lot of stressful things going on because of everything going on in this world right now. Um, Nurses and all that kind of stuff, they're struggling with people coming into the hospital and having to deal with not trying not to take home the disease, because they do work with those kind of patients. Um, Police officers have a high stress level because of everything going on, um, especially with, you know, um, people protesting and all that kind of stuff that was going on. So, yeah, that's a major stress right now with a lot of people. Some of the other things that can accumulate to stress are um, dealing with family, especially right now because of everything going on. Where families are more at home, which is not something that necessarily everybody's used to, especially during summertime right now, because they can't travel with their kids. They can't really go out and do a whole lot of things. So that is something that's going to cause a lot of stress. Some other things that might cause it, monetary things. Um, yeah, it can just, your depression and your anxiety can cause a lot of different things going on. So, just we want to try to relieve that and do as much as we can. I know we're limited to certain things that we can do. I try to get out as much as I can, with everything going on. You know, I'll set aside time to go hiking, or even just at work, getting up and moving around, because that helps relieve the stress and gets your heart rate going, which relieves endorphins. And endorphins are good for you. They give you a good mood. So you want to try to do anything to get your heart rate up, for a little bit, to release those endorphins. Even if, like I said, just standing up at your desk and doing something like jumping jacks, or like for me, I have an under the desk bike. I'll work with my under the desk bike. Um, I'll even get on my yoga ball sometimes, bounce around on that. Um, those are very, very helpful, by the way, especially if you're, sitting at a desk constantly. They have yoga ball chairs, which are really good. I don't have one yet, but I plan to get one because I do have a yoga ball. I just need the chair part of it. But yeah, that does help with it. So like when you're at home and like myself, when I work from home, um, bouncing on it while you're either taking a call or doing something of that nature or working on a project, bouncing on that will, get your endorphins going and put you in a good mood. So that does help. I recommend that for some people who, sit at a desk all day. Um, let's see what else. I'm trying to think of some other things that cause it. Give me just a moment here. So it could also be like relationships that you have, being out of school, all that good stuff. Um, so yeah, it's just a lot of things are going on right now that will cause your stress level to go very, very high right now. And if it does, just try to do your best to, even if it's just for a little while, go walk around your neighborhood, go do something outside, get some fresh air. Um, I've been trying to do that more. I know I'm usually not pretty good at that, but I'm trying to, just because that does help with a lot of relieving your stress and doing all that kind of stuff. Like I said, even on like breaks, I will try to step outside, go check the mailbox. For me, that's walking upstairs. So you're getting a little bit of exercise there. So yeah, just a lot of different things that you can do to help relieve stress. I also use like, stress balls and all that kind of stuff. And as you've seen, like I told you, I play with rings on my fingers. I even like sometimes play with this. This is my necklace that I wear almost every day. Just something that I keep with me all the time. But just lots of little things out there that can help you. Like I said, essential oils help. Main ones are, they tell you use peppermint. And it's very easy to do. All you have to do is just take a little bit, put it on your wrist right here, and it releases stuff into your system that will make you less stressed with peppermint or lavender or something of that nature. Those are the two main ones that are really good that I use. And I do start feeling better after I put some on. Or I light like a lavender calendar, or I don't know why I keep saying calendar. I light a lavender candle. There we go. Sorry. My words are not coming out very good today. Just because I had a little bit of a higher stress level today. But yeah, so I put scents around the house that make me feel, upbeat and happy. Like I said, I try to listen to music that keeps me upbeat. So it will get you up and possibly dancing or something of that nature, just get you up and get you moving. Music is always so good for on the weekends. If you're a person who does chores on the weekends, putting on music and just doing chores, because it gets your body moving and helps you. And it helps with the chores, So that's always a good thing. If you're having a bad relationship, I do apologize. That is a high stress thing. So, if you see somebody who's stressing out because of a relationship or something like that, please, please, please talk to them. Please listen to them. Please help them out in any way that you can. Try to give them, if you've been in a bad relationship or, you just had a breakup or anything like that, try to remember what you were going through when that happened and be understanding of that and, help them in that situation and try to give them as much advice as you can to help them move forward. And make sure that you're, that especially in relationships that are really, really bad, You want to make sure that they're okay, and you want to make sure that you talk to them so that they have a place to go to relieve that stress and that depression and anxiety that they might have. That is very, very helpful to somebody, especially who has high anxiety or depression. Sometimes they come one in one together. So that is very important to have a support team behind them so that they can understand that they have somebody to go to and they don't feel hopeless. So that is very, very important. So please understand that. Also understand that with people, who are having monetary problems, it's very, very important to help them and give them somebody to talk to and make them feel like they're a good person still, and make them feel loved and make them feel wanted, and just support them in any way you can, especially nowadays, right now, because of everything going on. It is very, 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 very important to a person who has these things in their life going on and it does cause that extra anxiety or depression. It's very important to have those lifelines and to be able to, go to whoever they need to go to. Even if you recommend, some people need to go to a therapist, which is totally fine. Please, please, please do that. It is very, very, very important for you to reach out to somebody and to have those people hear you and understand you and support you. You always want to be around those people. You don't want to be around the negative people. You want to be around the people who are going to hear you and understand you and try to get you through that and get you over that hump, so that you don't feel alone and you don't feel sad and you don't feel, down on yourself all the time. So it's very, very important to have those lifelines and to be able to talk. That's one of the other major reasons I started doing this. I wanted people to, understand that I do go through it a lot. And it's hard. It's a very hard road. Trust me, I've been going through it my whole life, and I'm in, my 30s now. And I have it more under control now, but I did have my very, very bad downfalls throughout it. And I still have my bad days, but I learned to work through it. And I know who to turn to when I need to talk about it, and not feel, not supported and judged and things like that. I get that support from them, and they hear me and they understand me. And they've known me for a while, so they know what I go through when I have this issue. So I'm very thankful for those people. You know who you are if you've seen that side of me before. So I'm very thankful for that. It's kept me here. It's kept me healthy. It's kept me alive and trying to thrive in this life. It's very, very important to live each day as though it may be your last, because for some it is. And I don't like to say that, but for some it is. And that's why I feel it's very, very important to have those lifelines, to be able to talk to somebody and relate to them and understand and have that support from everybody, so that they can get you through that and get you going and make you feel good about yourself and all that kind of stuff. So it's very, very important that through, especially these times right now, I know we've had hard times, but this is kind of a hard one right now. So please, please, please support anybody who has anxiety or depression or both or whatever. Please give them lifelines. Please understand them. Give them any tips that they can, or you can, that you can, to help them get through it, especially if you have it yourself and you've been through it. Try to give them any kind of tips or help or anything of that nature that can help them to thrive and get through it. But yeah, so that's my topic for today. So like I said, it's just what causes the stress and how we can help people get through it. And like I said, my day was pretty good. I had a couple of setbacks, nothing like hugely major, but my anxiety did spike a little bit a couple times today. But it wasn't so bad that, I felt really overwhelmed or anything like that. But yeah, so that was my day, and that was my topic for today. And I hope everybody takes this to heart, and I hope everybody reaches out to somebody who does suffer from this, does have or suffer or whatever from it, and just support them in any way that you can. That is one of the major things that somebody with this type of issue needs, is that major support for them. So just beware of that. Please show each other love and kindness. I know it's very, very hard in this day and age to do that with everything going on, but more than ever, we need to try to show that love and that compassion and try to understand everybody and, just be there for each other and, care for each other and love, try to show love to everyone out there who suffers from this or suffers from any kind of disease. It's very important to have those people around you to help you. So just remember that. And like I said, keep sharing that love. I hope you forward this to other people. I will be here. I'm going to try to do it every day. I may need to change the times every now and again, but I will be here every day to talk about anxiety and tell you how my day was and how I got through it, especially on a bad day. So just remember that. And I'm here to answer any questions, take any advice, try to give some advice, here for all of that. So please don't be shy and, asking or giving or whatever you need to say or, comment on, please do so. I pray that you guys do make it positive, though. I don't want to make anything negative because we're already stressed enough. And when we don't want negativity in here. We want to try to make it positive so that people have a place to come to and talk about all of this. So that's one of my major goals here. So I hope everybody that's watching understands this. And I just wanted to share that with you for today. And I hope you guys continue to come. I hope I get people to subscribe and like. And yeah, I want to share my, I guess, in a sense, my journey with you. And just try to give you as much advice or, hear advice from anyone. I'm willing to do that. So that's what I'm here for. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.